You already know what day it is. Region Championships. Let's not waste any more time. Here's the start of my greatest race ever. And as per usual, everybody went out super quick, except for my team, who stayed at the back of the pack so that we could actually pace well and pass some people when they inevitably start slowing down about a quarter mile in. Yes, that's me sitting at the back below everyone else. And anyways, here's about a quarter mile in. As you can see, other than my teammate, everybody has settled into a pace, and you can see me right about here. Yeah, I hung out on the outside. I just don't get good field positioning. It's unfortunate. Anyways, here we are at about 2/3 of a mile in. After a very long and amazing downhill, we have to go through this section. And technically, you're supposed to stay on the grass for this one, but like, it seems as if I was the only person doing that. So maybe I should have just been a sheep and stayed with everyone else and stayed on the pavement. That mile marker says mile 2, and I made this mistake before of thinking that I was actually there. But no, it was actually only 0.8 miles because it's 2 loops. Anyways, we finally created our own leading pack-ish, even though there were a few people that were still ahead of us, but we were like the main pack. And now we're about 1.5 miles in, about 1.6 miles in-ish. So a little over halfway, and there's me on the outside again. And we are all sticking together as a group, even though not everyone in that group was on my team. I guess there were just some people that wanted to hang out with us because they love us so very much. Yeah, I'm just kidding. They probably did not want to do that. But I digress. That I was still feeling pretty good, and this is when I really started to push my pace a little bit because I was feeling good. I had never started a race faster than 5:30 for my first mile, and I went 5:16 for this one. And then I went 5:14 for the second mile. I really thought I could keep that pace for the third mile, but I tried very hard. And then here's me, and as you can see, I'm actually pushing out into third, and I was trying to separate myself from the rest of that group and then try to catch up with the 2 people in front of me. But as you'll see later, that idea did not exactly work very well. I didn't have very good footage of about 2 miles to 2.7 miles in, just because there was a gap in all the cameras. However, this is the final stretch. We're about 2.7 miles in, and we're leaving the looped part of the course so that we can actually head down to the track for the last 240 meters or so. And it was at this point that people were starting to take advantage of the downhill and pass tire old me, but I was still in pretty good position. I was around place. Sorry, I had to do it. But anyways, here we are by the track, and unfortunately, there was definitely some confusion so whatever. So you didn't get great footage of me this time, but you can see all the other runners doing their great kicks. And finally, in a minute, you'll be able to see me getting passed up yet again. Unfortunately, I could not close as hard as I usually do, and that is because I started out super fast this time. But my motivation towards the end was to just keep from getting passed up by yet another person, which I successfully did. And now I am going to shut the hell up so that you can watch the end of the race. And yeah, I looked pretty happy after that. I am very happy with the result. I did end up PRing by 24 seconds to run a 16:24.09. Obviously, I would love a sub 16 this year. That would be incredible. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Sorry it took me so long to upload this one. There's a lot more footage than the usual, but obviously no excuses. I'll try to make a new video very soon.